answer that we're making available for that. Do you have any questions that we haven't already addressed in the news release?
Question to Chief Law, have you ever had any calls to the Fairchild residents in the past or any?
No, not that I'm aware of.
This is preliminary, and we can't answer this, but initial reports we had from somebody called us a tip and said it was a murder-suicide. Is there any indication that the murder was involved, or could this have been a double suicide, or is this too preliminary?
We're not going to comment on that until the investigation is complete.
That's what I assumed. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Will there be a city council meeting today?
Yes.
The council meeting will go on.
Council meeting will. It's a posted public meeting. The agenda is set. There's business of the community to continue even in these very sorrowful times. We have to continue with the business of the community.
Can we assume that there were part of the agenda involved councilwoman Fairchild? Will that be discussed, or will that be?
I would imagine one of the first item of business will be to set the agenda. I would imagine that those two items will be eliminated from the agenda.
Can I ask the police chief? These are former police officers. Were you familiar with them through your work at all? I'm just not professionally, but just as a courtesy as former police officers.
Obviously, it was familiar with the council through our employment and passing and crossing paths and working together sometimes, and was an acquaintance.
How was the mayor?
You can imagine it's a tough time, and there was a lot of sorrow here at City Hall today.
I heard that Mr. Fairchild was a volunteer at the rec center. Is that correct?
He was a part-time employee with the rec
He's
center.
a part-time employee.
We do have that at the bottom of the news release. He also was a member of the Virgin Valley Honor Guard and VFW.
Is it safe to say this is a small community? I can say, is this unprecedented? Is there been anything that you can remember in all your experience? Anything
Not
like this with
since
a
I've been
sitting councilwoman or somebody in public service of this high visibility?
Not that I'm aware of.
We will, if any other information comes up that we can release, we'll certainly get it out to you. We have all of your email addresses, and we'll get out what we can get out. You can understand that we have to pretty much kind of stop right there unless there's another.
Is the investigation being conducted, you say, by the coroner's
The
office?
investigation is being conducted by the Mesquite Police Department. The coroner's office, of course, is performing the autopsy, which assists in the investigation.
What time were the bodies discovered?
Dispatch received a call this morning approximately 4:30, sometime around there.
Can you say if there was any note or anything that was left?
There wasn't.
What was that? There was or was
There was.
4:30. You call 4:30. Was that a report of gunshots? Or,
No, sir. I don't think that was what initiated the call. It was gunshots. No, it was not.
Again, there's more. This is still pretty fresh. I mean, when a lot of these questions we'll probably be able to answer as the investigation goes on. We can accumulate some information. So, kind of put the chief on the spot.
I didn't mean to.
That's fine.
Sorry.
No, you have to ask a question. I understand. We can always say we can't answer it right now, but so.
Chief, is the department investigating this as a murder or a murder-suicide?
The department is investigating it. Either or.
Can you say if it was a call from the residents that alerted you?
I don't think we know who the call was from.
Okay.
I'm not aware that we were aware who it was.
Any other questions?
From the initial investigation, which individual appeared to to be deceased first.
That's undetermined.
Well, do you have any timetable on when the contents of that note would be released?
At the,
Which would hopefully eliminate the situation?
at the completion of the investigation.
It'd be like any other police investigation where you have to give time to collect data, to understand what it means. So,
Was a weapon recovered at the scene?
Yes, sir.
One or two?
One.
okay, if that's it, we'll let you go. Thank you.
And it was a handgun. Pardon me? Can you confirm it was a handgun?